Hey guys, it's me, Meteor, and my dog is here because it's thunderstorming outside and she's scared to death of thunderstorms. So that's why she's up here. And I must say, the thunderstorms up here are weak compared to the ones in Florida. The ones in Florida were freaking nasty. Those were some of the worst thunderstorms I've ever seen, ever. I've lived my whole life. These are like nothing. They're like nothing. Well, anyway, yeah, as you can tell, my dog over there, she's breathing kind of heavy because she's scared to death of the thunder. But that's pretty much the only reason why she's up here. Anyway, enjoy the battle.
Alright, here we go, a battle with the amazing LPs. Yes, this is the full rental pass team that I tried using against this guy. So you'll get to see the full things I get to do against him. He sets off with his Jirachi and sets up Stealth Rocks, like, every other freaking Jirachi in existence. So I set up Stealth Rocks with my own Sudowoodo that I got with my rental pass. So this thing is actually pretty good so far. Then I set up Sandstorm in case he sets up something stupid. And then he uses Thunder Punch on my Sudowoodo, which does, like, nothing. I'm like, okay, I might actually have a shot here. So I go for Sandstorm, not to be confused with the Thunderstorm that's outside at the moment, but let's hopefully the katana doesn't interfere too much. So I go for Fire Punch, knowing it's super effective, he just goes for another Thunder Punch, which still does nothing, still. But I get paralyzed, which really sucks, but oh well. So I Fire Punch, and that's super effective, that does a decent chunk actually, and I somehow managed to burn it, so I'm like, alright, so far so good. I might actually beat this guy with a rental pass. So I go for Fire Punch, and then he switches out and goes into his next Pokemon, which is, of course is going to be his Gyarados. Which I was expecting because, it's Gyarados, and it's going to set up Rain Dance or whatever. But he intimidates me. So I get paralyzed, so I can't use the move I wanted to, which sucks, but... oh well, I was just using Fire Punch anyway. Although that would have been crucial at the end of the match, actually. So I try going for Rock Slide, but he just goes for Waterfall and finishes me off and kills me. So, what can you do? I can't really do too much. So I go down there. And now I'm going to send him my next Pokemon, which is going to be my, what do I send him? I send him a Choke. There we go. Well, he gets Leftovers boost with his Gyarados, because he's freaking Gyarados. And then I send him a Choke. Now I'm going to try to Dynamic Punch the thing, because I want to confuse it. So I just go straight for this Dynamic Punch to confuse it, to see what happens. Because I know he's going to set up a Rain Dance, because I know he has that move, because he used it against me before. I go for a Dynamic Punch here. That pulls off a crit, which is really nice. I'm like, alright, that's going to be great, because now, next time you switch in, I don't even have to do too much to you because of Stealth Rock, so that's awesome. I decided to go for an Ice Punch here. I should have gone for Dynamic Punch, expecting to switch, but for some reason I didn't. That probably screws me over in the long run, but what can you do? So I go for an Ice Punch here, which does a nice chunk to it, so that's nice. So I'm going to try to confuse it, because I'm not sure a second Ice Punch will kill it. I just want to confuse it just in case. So I do go for the Dynamic Punch here, hoping I do have something, but it has Extra Sensory, which will not kill me, but it does a nice chunk, and it doesn't flinch me, thankfully, even though it has Simmering Grace. So I take it down to low health, but not low enough, and then it gets confused again. So rain's still falling, all that stuff, all that good jazz you see. And I want to go for an Ice Punch here, expecting, I still go for a Dynamic Punch. What was I doing? Yeah, well, he goes for Extra Sensory and finishes off my Choke, so... oh well, I was expecting that. That means my last Pokemon is a Mamoswine. Or not Mamoswine, Piloswine. Now, you've all seen this guy. I mean, I believe I posted like a little short clip of it on my channel from the stream. Well, this is actually the part where he comes in. So set in Piloswine, I'm like, alright, I have a shot here. Well, not really, I thought I was pretty much done at this point. But he actually hurts himself in Confusion, which is very nice for me. Well, I go ahead and set up the Hail. So the Hail's set up, and I really like that. That's really nice. So no more Rain Dance, and that means if he wants to use his Gyarados and set up Rain Dance, then I get a free turn on him, essentially. So I'm hoping I can get the Snow Cloak boost, because that's what Piloswine does. It gets Snow Cloak boost after a Hail. Of course, it hits himself again, so Ice Fang's kind of useless here, although I get free damage. Yay, free damage! Or something. I don't even know. So it goes down, and then he's going to send Hail still falling, snowing, and whatever. Then he sends in Jirachi again, which I don't know why he just didn't send in Gyarados, but he did for some reason. So I'm just going to go for the Earthquake while he goes for a Fire Punch, and since he's burned, that's not going to do jack. In fact, even if he wasn't burned, that still wouldn't really do too much jack. So I go for Earthquake here, take out the Jirachi, which is very nice. I mean, that means his last Pokemon is his Gyarados. I'm like, come on, Snowcloak, come on, Snowcloak, Snowcloak. I want to beat you with a rental pass. I really want to beat you with a rental pass. Rental passes are epic fail, but come on, Snowcloak, Snowcloak, and I don't get the Snowcloak, and I get hit by Waterfall. So I was that close. That's how close I came to winning that. I want to do 6 on 6, but I had to do 3 on 3 to keep it at level 50. And that, of course, is going to be good game. Maybe next time.
And also, in case you didn't know, Sunday is going to be my first black and white streaming battle. Or streaming... I'm going to be streaming black and white battles. If you want to come to the stream and battle me in black and white for the first time, go ahead. Then's your opportunity and chance. Anyway, see you next time.